Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Resilient Growth Unleashed. I'm your host, Amy Looper, and I want to talk about today a really important topic that impacts a lot of us, and that is burnout. Curious, are you feeling really exhausted? Maybe you're overwhelmed, have super anxious feelings. Maybe you're detaching from your work or your family. Well, we're going to go through the top signs of burnout today so that you can recognize those signs early before it's too late. Okay, the first sign, chronic fatigue. The first sign of burnout is chronic fatigue. You might feel really tired all the time. Chronic fatigue is something that impacts your sleep. Emotionally, you might be really fatigued. So if you're feeling really drained, you're struggling to get out of bed, it's a big red flag that I want you to take very seriously. If you are a caregiver of other people's, don't just brush it off as part of the experience. Take this seriously. You need to have your health. The second sign is insomnia. So despite being exhausted, you might be able to really fall asleep. It can lead to this vicious cycle of fatigue and sleep deprivation. And the reason that insomnia happened is that if we're not taking rest and recovery breaks throughout the day, you suppress everything in your head. And guess what? When we go to bed, your body finally feels like there's an opportunity to relax and unpack the day, process those emotions and experiences. But if we're avoiding them throughout the day and we're stuffing stuff down, your symptoms of burnout are just going to be worse. The third sign is forgetfulness and impaired focus. Burnout can really affect our cognitive functions. It's hard to remember things. It's hard to stay organized because your sympathetic nervous system is activated time over and over and over. So if you find yourself frequently forgetting things or you just can't focus, it could be a big sign of burnout. The fourth sign is physical ailments. You might have pain. Burnout can manifest in things like headaches, muscle tension, digestive problems. Maybe you have hormonal imbalances or a weakened immune system. These symptoms are the body's way of signaling you that you're under too much stress. And when we hold stress and big emotions in our body, they will try to find a way out. And if you're not giving them the ability to release in a positive way, they can manifest in pain. You actually can really feel it. The fifth sign is increased irritability. And when you're burned out, you might find yourself easily frustrated. You might be angry and frustrated over really small things. And this can strain relationships, both at work and at home. And that can just create more stress. So it feeds into that cycle. The sixth sign is a loss of interest and motivation. Activities that you once enjoyed at home, at work, they start to feel like a burden. You might really have a hard time getting things done, loss of interest. So if you're struggling to find motivation or joy in your daily tasks, burnout could really be the problem. The seventh sign is detachment and isolation. You might be feeling disconnected from others. You might want to withdraw from social interactions. You might feel the need to protect yourself from social settings because your fight or flight response is really turned on your nervous system. Your brain is really doing its job. It's trying to just keep you safe. And those experiences of perceived threat is a way that you're trying to create safety for yourself. Emotional numbness, though, can really tear apart relationships and create disconnection. Feeling unworthiness, guilt, shame can be those underlying emotions. So I want to help you get through that. The eighth sign is increased cynicism and a negative outlook. You might become really pessimistic, critical, distrustful of others. You might start really a lot of self-doubt. You might find fault in a lot of things. This negative mindset can further drain your energy and enthusiasm, and of course, is a sign of burnout. The ninth sign is decreased productivity and performance. Despite working really long hours, you might find that your efficiency and output are just really suffering. If you're not achieving your usual standards despite putting in the effort, burnout could be the reason. And when we're feeling disconnected with our own mind and body, it's really hard for any of us to stay focused and productive. Our mind and body is just looking for a consistent time to rest. So we have to work on regulating emotionally and physically. Last but not least, number 10, the 10th sign is feeling helplessness and despair. And I hope you're not feeling like this, but if you have a sense of hopelessness or a lack of control over your life, you might start self-sabotaging behavior like emotional eating, maybe not working out. Maybe you're watching lots of YouTube like this video. I'm trying to find an answer, but it's a big, serious symptom. And it's time to seek help to make significant changes in your life because trauma, depression, anxiety, fear, none of those things have to lead your life. Burnout's a really serious issue, guys. vacation, trip to yoga is not going to help you recover. You have to get underneath that. You have to really help heal yourself emotionally so that you can become connected again and vibrant and joyful. That's where success and freedom is held. So thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, subscribe for more content. I want to hear what's helping you. I'm going to help you manage that stress in your life and break through anxiety and chronic stress. And I want to also encourage you to use the link below to book a clarity call with me this week to better understand how to step into your greatest potential without sacrificing your health, your income, your relationships, those things that are so important to you. I appreciate you. Have a great week.